Yo there, we're just getting into it. Hey there, Zelda, Twilight Princess, Zelda Legacy, Dante Chambers. That's me. Is it bad to have people know my first and last name? I mean, surely it can't be any worse than any other making yourself available online in any other way or capacity, right? Oh well. Last time we did a couple things. We found a hidden village founded by Impa and the Sheikah a long time ago. Sheikah, who we have which surprised me because I totally did not remember the connection here. We were wondering where the Sheikah were all this time. They were not mentioned. They still haven't been mentioned by name, but they were noted as the royal family's protectors and secret guard, and they all, in fact, have been wiped out. The last remaining member of the Sheikah tribe is an older woman named Impaz, who acts as the last surviving member of the tribe, who looks a lot like the version of Impa that is in Breath of the Wild, which I think is interesting. Although obviously very different art style. Yeah, so we saved her, and throughout that process, eventually helped Ilya get a memory back, which then helped us connect a couple dozen dots around the world together to have Shad not only give us the Dominion Rod power back, which we lost power actually at the beginning of the last episode, but who also helped us uncover this, a cannon which will supposedly take us to the sky that is going to act as the next dungeon. I don't know why. Oh, no matter where you look at this thing, oh, weird. That's so weird. So you can see... you can see the shadow... Our shadows are facing one way, but when we have the Dominion Rod out, I guess it's counting the light as a strong enough light source to push this thing's shadow all the way around. Well, okay, without further ado, let's get to where we're going. Uku! I don't know why we wouldn't try to track down Uku. Uku mentioned that what she was looking for was in the last dungeon we were in. And what she was looking for was a way to get back to the sky. And off we go. I don't know why we wouldn't try to inform her. Then again, Link doesn't inform anybody anything. And here we are. A weird place for weird people. Hi, Uku. Phew, gracious, we made it back, finally. Welcome, adventurer. This is the sky city of Uka. Castle, is it a castle in the sky? Cue the music. No, freaking love castle in the sky. Since you came all this way, I guess I can give you a tour of the city. Eek. Oh my gosh, they're really, really freaking out. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. So I wear headphones so I can like hear the game audio more clearly. I have never heard that section so crispy and clear before. It's a nightmare of sound. It's literally just a woman on the mic freaking out. Oh, no, you don't know. It's just awful. That was terrible. Holy crud. Okay. So look at my note. There's gonna be 2 heart pieces, 3 stamps to get this time. Actually 3, and then 2 pose up here. Yes, so even pose up here. I don't know how Giovanni's soul fragments have gotten all the way over there. Oh, whoops, skip that. I think she just said we've been informed of something. There's a dragon raging outside the city walls. Oh, I'm terribly worried about everyone. I'm going to check that shop for survivors. And it should be no coincidence that the last place that we're going to, which should have the last fragment of the mirror that we are looking for, it's probably no coincidence that there is a giant armored dragon sailing around it. But oh hey, also another Zelda with a dragon. Let's go. Goody for us. Wow. This dungeon is full. This dungeon has 3 basement levels and 5 floors. Now that shouldn't be any surprise. It's probably going to be a lot like, similar to the verticality of like the Temple of Time, which was like mainly just a single room that you sort of like spiral staircase that you climb up. As you can see, this is just a city in the sky with a couple of buildings scattered about. But, yeah, so what I find notable about this city in particular, I'll mention while I go and gather some chests down here, is, as far as contextual dungeons and narrative interest of dungeons goes, this one, I mean, I think fits the bill perfectly, and is another great example as to why the dungeons in this game are as good, are some of the best, have some of the best context and stories behind them, because this, again, is another area that is not a dungeon. This is a location that acts as a dungeon, and I think that's why that is where Twilight Princess truly excels, is that the dungeons aren't just dungeons. They're not just temples in the ground or tombs. Not the stereotypical types of like literal dungeons. They are locations that are acting as dungeons for the player to navigate through. And this one is particularly interesting because, I mean, just look. It is the architecture is completely different. It's like, it's the kind of jump that like Final Fantasy games will have, where everything will take place in a medieval time, but then you have airships, and then you have robots sometimes, and mechs and things like that, but everything still feels medieval. That's basically what this place is doing for our Zelda world. Our very grounded, very gritty, very boots to the ground sort of Zelda world, where magic is a very strange and eerie and like creepy thing that does not have, like, I don't know, we're not shooting fire arrows and ice arrows and light arrows and using like Din's fire to summon up fire, or using magic rods or anything in this. All the magic that we've seen is like strange and creepy, and kind of nightmarish. We have that eerie, that grounded, eerie kind of magic, like something that a movie that has witchcraft in it would kind of have, that kind of magic. Something ethereal. Ethereal, not fantastical, I would say. Oh, sorry for earlier, adventurer. Oh, but you're planning on walking around the city and taking it in, right? I'm worried about the others, and this is an emergency. I can't just stand around waiting. Please take me too. I won't help you warp to the surface, but I will bring you back to the shop anytime. We still get Uku. Uku is now with you. She's a reliable Uka friend. Oh, the little text box changes. Yeah, this is the last time we will have Uku with us. This is the last dungeon, to my knowledge, that Uku will be with us. And it makes sense, because this is the only reason she was in any dungeon to begin with. That's another reason why I actually think Sky City of the Uka is so interesting is because it's a lived-in place. It's not a it is a city for a very strange group of people. It's very Laputa. It's very Laputa Castle in the Sky in its design. A little bit of that. I feel like some of the architecture looks a little bit like some of the architecture from Dragon Ball Z too. Like, oddly enough, that's just like the first thing that popped in my mind. But then it also still has like an ancient feeling to it. Now, I cannot speak to whether or not any of the layout of the areas and rooms and stuff are going to make sense as places, as a place that people would live in, or you know, do daily tasks and chores and errands in. I don't know if I would go as far as to say that, but conceptually, what it is very interesting. And the fact that a character that we ran into every single step of the way, who was with us in every single dungeon up till now, this is her. We're finally getting to see her homeland, as she's going to be with us in it for the last time that we're with her. And the fact that there is the narrative weight of her people being attacked by a dragon who is presumably guarding or created by the thing that we've come here to obtain, it adds a lot of weight to it. It is, I think it's a great way to intertwine the main objective of the game, the main plot, with a side character, and to heighten the stakes of the whole situation. I think it's very cool. I really appreciate it. Okay. I like how the shop just has his music now. So, I mean, well, yeah, so this is basically just a shop. Male? Female? Stars? You are Hylian, no? I speak a little Hylian. You understand me? Is he something you want? I did invest in the stock that the Uka can't use. Can't use bombs? I figured out that Uka don't have bows after I ordered these. Wait, but you're an Uka. You don't know that you guys don't have bows? Oh, wait, that you can't... No, you don't have bows. Or I mean, how would you use a bow? I mean, maybe you could figure it out. If you have an empty bottle, you should buy some. Drink this, you'll be fine. That's so funny. Why did I invest in stock that the Uka can't use? Come again. I'll try to help you guys. Okay, bye. In order to fuel this leg of the adventure, because it's a very special episode, I ordered something called an electric butterfly from the boba place. It's 2 different flavors of tea. And then I got popping passion fruit boba, which is like normal boba pearls, except you bite into them and they pop in your mouth and they freaking spit on you. And it's flavored. Freaking spit right in your mouth. Anyways, I always feel like it's a shame to have to shake this up, cause it's like it's layered, so like there's different colors on each layer, but it's par for the course. Nice. Yeah, spit right up in my mouth. I like it. That's good. That's tasty. It's fruity. It's sweet. It's probably gonna give me heart palpitations. If you don't know, this is freaking wind kicking up every so often. Alright. Time to go. I don't remember if there are many Ukas around. Could be wrong. We got iron boots, which we'll probably have to use. I like how they also, in case you didn't connect, that iron boots will protect you from the wind. They also had the, oh, can I hit that with this? Nice. They had the water at the beginning that you could, drop down into, as if to kind of give you a heads up of, hey, you might want to think about equipping your boots. City in the sky. Very odd looking place. Very unique, but I mean, that's just like the Uka. I mean, I'm surprised that they never did the Uka again, considering they gave them such a like important history. Oh yeah, there's just Uka everywhere. Oh my gosh, I forgot they walk on the. Okay, so for example, I don't know what this room is to these people. What do you got? What is this room for? Is this a courtyard? What would you do with this room? There's falling platforms in this room. I'm gonna assume that you didn't design it to be like that at first, right? Or like, I forgot. Yeah, the Uka, you don't even like talk to them. You just use them as cuckoos, you know? And that's just something that everybody has to be okay with. It's just the way it is. Oh. Duh. There's vines. I don't know why. Oh, but you can, if you need one, you can grab one like that. Why can't I talk to you? Oh, can I can transform in front of you guys, okay? But you're not animals, so I still can't talk to you. Yeah, but I mean, they gave the Uka such a intense origin story about being the ones closest to the closest tribe to the goddesses themselves. And they're supposed to be like the creators of the Hylians and stuff. And yet, I don't know why they never brought them back or thought to do anything with that. I mean, I don't know. Nintendo often likes to just like forget about some of its stranger choices and its stranger choices and stuff. Oh, that's what this place is. This room is storage for cannons. Oh, it does have a purpose. Sick. That's actually really interesting. Oh, now we get to fight the, much larger, much meaner versions of the other guys. Still die in 2 hits, but ultimately, you know, it's the thought that counts. I love the music for this place too. It's very it's a very different vibe from everything that we've every place we've been in so far. Although I would say all the places have pretty different vibes. I will say the not as many banger. It's for as good as the music is. I don't dislike the dungeon music, but it doesn't really none of it really sticks out as much. It's all mainly just atmospheric. I feel like I can point to specific dungeons in the other games that have particularly interesting music. Although, can I? Because I can't personally recall any of it right now. So maybe I'm freaking lying. Maybe that's just Cope. Well, no, I do know the Forest Temple, Ocarina of Time, has particularly good music. I believe it was the Desert Temple in... I think it was the Desert Temple in Majora's Mask had like cool music. I could be totally just talking out of my butt there. I don't, maybe I don't actually remember at all. And I could have just Well, that goes to the left. that extended the bridge out to the left. I don't know what I was thinking. Just kind of wanted to know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this dungeon. I always remember this dungeon being very sort of blocked off. Well, it locks you out of a majority of it from the start. So it's all about finding out, like, figuring out where you can go and what you can do at the moment. Also thinking outside the box a little bit, because again, it's not designed as like individual rooms entirely, right? Like we had to like go through a window in order to get out there before. Also interesting that they have graded windows, although I guess it with a place that would be as windy as this, that might help out. I don't know. Let the breeze in, but don't let anything being carried in the wind with it. We're definitely not doing anything there. Oh. Oh, now the great spin that we got. Oh yeah, we don't even have to hold it down. Man, intense freaking screams. Oh, no, blocked up with a key. Okay, so there's only one way to go so far. Duly noted. Yeah, I suppose Zelda games always opt for atmospheric music rather than, for the dungeon specifically, rather than, like, having, like bops, you know? They don't really care particularly about, music you can vibe to, which is about to... When it comes to the dungeons, they more focus on music that complements the tone of where you're at, which usually means rather oppressive sounding music, to say the least. Okay. Well, I know where we can take this. Is there anywhere else we can take this? Nope. Is that just a bottomless pit? Righto. Okay, so there's one other place we can go with this. Oh. I was confused for a moment. Oh. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I like the inevitable boss at the end of this temple is actually, again, like all the enemies have throughout the game, is actively trying to stop us from progressing. So we won't be getting back that way. Anytime soon, at least. Oh! Oh, I forgot, you gotta... Yeah, even if you grab onto something that you can grab onto and climb, if you don't aim high enough, you lose all your footing, which is kind of a shame, kind of silly. Thank goodness all these blocks magically respawn every time I leave the room. Yeah, I assume whatever state this place is in, much like every other area in the game, this place is also in decline because of the forces that are inhabiting it. That would explain its fairly ruined state of a lot of these rooms. Nothing but pitfalls for us. You're not affected by wind at all? Oh, wrong button. Oh. Oh. Oh, I understand. They're weighed down by their armor, so when their armor is off, they go flying. Oh, that's actually a really cool detail. I don't think I'm doing anything with that yet. Oh. Alrighty. Nothing but a room with a nuka in it? Sorry, sir, madam, or otherwise. I think I need you. Or not? Why are you in here then? Why am I in here? Am I meant to cross this gap? I feel like I will not make it through. Right? Like, oh no, I will not make it through. Oh, there's a place to go shot. Oopsie. Think we can fall hard. Oh, yo, okay. Hold the phone. These rooms are so loud, you really have to, like, think through it a bit. Kind of change perspective a lot. I believe the Earth Temple and the Wind Temple. I'm still thinking about music in the games we played so far. Earth Temple and Wind Temple, I remember having kind of some good tunes for dungeons. But again, I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing compared to like the any town theme for sure, right? Like it's all just heavy atmosphere, which is good for like in and of itself. Oh, cried. I didn't know there was a thing down there kicking up a wind. Oh, no way, no way. Hold on, watch this. We're using the boomerang. Who would have thought? Crazy. I forget that we have the boomerang most of the time. Okay, game, really? Well, this late in, what do I need 10 rupees for? Be honest with me. It's fine. It's okay. If you say so. I don't know how they get keys all the way up here. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand what any of these rooms are supposed to be. Well. That was that. Oh, they were holding... Oh, they're actually holding the Uka hostage. Captive. That's so sad. Leave my chicken brethren alone. Do you think they'd be offended by that? I remember we were playing D&D. And my character, who was a grunge, at one point I made a comment on another character who was a one of the cat bipedal cat people. Don't remember what they're called. And makes a comment about my party member's color blindness, and was like, "Oh, is that because you're like cat?" Like he's like, "Okay, oh, cat's colorblind? Is that how that works?" And then my friend played that off by his character gets offended, and everybody calls me racist for calling the cat man, asking if he shared equality with cats. And I'm like, dude, I'm a frog. And I'm more frog than person, to be completely honest. It was, as a player, it was pretty aggravating. From a character perspective, I mean, you know, it led to an interesting conversation in regards to such things. But I don't know, as a player, I was just like, it's like, man, do we gotta do this? Because then it's like everybody's just calling me right. I'm like, what? And that was like the extent of it, was just being called racist for asking a question about the cat man. And I'm just like, okay, you know, I'll be the first to admit that I don't always get things right. But if you're gonna get on me about the fictional race of cat people, me asking a question about their colorblindness, I don't know, like, I don't know where we can go from here as far as the conversation goes. Okay, well, we're getting a bunch of money. Gosh dang it. Okay, oh. Maybe we're supposed to just hook shot? Certainly possible. I'm sorry, I need you. We need to go. We need to fly. Oh. I'm surprised they didn't just turn Uka into a, or Uku into a, an item and have you, like, use her on command like this. Instead of just putting a bunch of Uka all over to torment. At least it would have made it feel a little better, because now I just feel like we're freaking tormenting Uka for no reason. Like, without their consent. All nuts to get back up there, surely. Oh. Yeah, a lot of rooms like this in the dungeon too, where there's not like a whole lot of solid ground. It's mainly all about navigating. Why do they give a bunch of 10 rupees and pots throughout the game? They're so unnecessary. I have plenty of money. Okay, well, I need to get over there. How I do that is another question. No! My gosh, Link's scream. Also, I like how when you look below us, it's just blue sky. It, like, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I can't just hookshot over there, can I? From all the way over there? That's crazy. Oh no. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that they like saved themselves. It's really cute. I mean, essentially what they did with this dungeon was they designed an entire dungeon around using cuckoos. Essentially, it's the same mechanic, right? It's kind of it's really interesting. Oh wait, well that's where we've been there. And now what we want to do is go down. Don't get blown out the window. You can get blown out the window, so don't do that. This might just get me killed. Correction, this has gotten me killed, because now I have nowhere to go. Huh. Well. Swing, Link, swing! Oh no, the thing closes again. I see. So in fact, where I would want to be going is just over here, I suppose. But I've been here before. There's another basement? Basement levels? No, please, not like this. There we go. You like that? Oh, you weren't looking. Okay, well. Oh well, I guess. The Uka are less impressed than less impressed by my swordsmanship. I hope you didn't die when I threw you out the window. That would make me feel really bad, and I don't need that on my conscience. Conscience is the correct word. Oops. Oh. Went the right way. I don't know what the midpoint boss is. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, bigger one? Need boots? This is a pretty cool midpoint boss. We got freaking Dragon Knights. The way that happens sometimes. Tried to do a shield bash and then I do a jump slash instead. Oh, crud. I appreciate them putting a lot of, They're falling in the hole. Ooh. Putting a lot of enemies in the game that are just like duels, basically. Oh. We did a little poke. What? He was way too high up. What? Oh. He keeps triggering his own flight by stepping on the platforms that fall. Never gonna land a jump strike on anybody. Yeah, the Draco Knights are cool. Or Dragon Knights, whatever they're called. Now, time for probably, like, my favorite item in the game. And probably, like, the coolest upgraded item? Or upgraded version of an item across any of the games. If you loved Hookshot 1, you're gonna love Hookshot 2. You got another claw shot, combined with the one that you already have. They're called the double claw shots. Yeah, like their idea for this one was literally like, what if you just had one on both hands? And it's awesome. It's really, really cool. Suddenly, you just become Spider-Man. It's awesome. Still can't swing. If you could swing, it would be the best item in the entire series, surely. Best item in the series at the moment, probably just like the bow, right? Bow's your tried and true, versatile, is never bad, is always useful. But yeah, we just have hook shots on both hands, which looks goofy, and it is goofy, but in practice, it's super freaking cool. Because now we can just lower ourselves and hook onto something else. And that opens up the dungeon entirely. We also just like hang off the stuff now, which technically it only takes one claw to hang off the stuff, so I don't know why we just didn't do that before, but we didn't, so oh well. Nice. We're in the underpart of this place now. It's just so cool. It's just the coolest thing in the game. Oh, compass. Now, getting all the chests in this place is gonna be kind of difficult. But okay, but we've gotten everything in the basement level now. Well, I mean, except for down there. But we'll have to be over there first. Oh dang! All the chests are in that far left room. The one that we need to get back to. That's funny. Jeepers. Okay, so keep an eye out for chests. Wow, I don't think that means we can... I don't think... We still can't get across on the left side, right? No, we have to be able to get across on the left side, because we're done with the right side now. So we must be able to get across on the other side. We don't have to go around anymore, though. No, I wonder why the Uka would have another hook shot. I'm sorry, claw shot. It's different. I guess it's different. I mean, hook shot never even made sense, because it wasn't hook, it was like an arrow. Just an arrowhead, so... I don't know. I didn't come up with it, though. Oh, you see dozens of the pea hats now around the area. Okay. Says there's 2 more chests in here. Presumably down below. Oh, this was the one last chest. Or... have I dropped too low? I have dropped too low. I think my only choice now is to fall in hole. Maybe not. Maybe not just yet. Well, I mean, nothing important's gonna be in there, right? But I should still grab it just so it's not on the map anymore. Oh, you know what? Why not? It's a free potion. And I had an empty bottle, so... Oh, there we go. Thanks. Whoa. You can shoot jelly falling from the sky. What the heck? Another chest? Oh, and another chest. Well, how do I get up here? Dang, really? Go all the way down. Yeah, things really become like an order of operations now. Hmm. Okay. Figuring this out, straining my brain a bit. Oh. I was like, am I losing my mind? This is like the only way to go. Boom. Okay. Hallelujah. Okay, that's a stamp. Oh, it's Uku stamp. Yeah, that's why there's 3 stamps now, because there's specifically an Uku stamp. I don't know why, because it's as cursed as they are, like, for sure. Oh my gosh. So funny. Hey, maybe they'll there was some like weird looking people. What seemed to be a weird looking race of people that we had never seen before in Tears of the Kingdom, depicted in all the all the walls and stuff. So who knows? Maybe they're gonna go weird again. Maybe it's gonna be a race of people we do know. Maybe it's gonna be a new version of the Uka, a less poultry version of the Uka. I've seen one of these guys in a while. Well, it's a good thing I just have bombs. I don't know why this place is specifically like overgrown with the demon plants and stuff. That is strange. Oh, I didn't know claw shots could actually kill keys. That's nifty. Or maybe, I mean, maybe they're even going to, they mention, oh, gonna have to be way quicker than that if I want to make it up this place. They mention the Embers of Twilight in Breath of the Wild. Granted, they actually mentioned everything. They mentioned wind, they mentioned whether you're traveling through time, steeped in the Embers of Twilight, across the seas, by the power of the wind, or whatever the heck. They mentioned all the Zelda games, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is like purposefully ambiguous as to when it takes place. Which I actually like. It's pretty clear. It seems like it would be a very like centuries and centuries after all of these games. Doesn't really matter what timeline either. Oh crud. Well, but you. Oh. Ow. Oh, that's our first piece of heart. One more piece of heart to get. Okay, finally making progress. There's 2 Poes too, apparently, which I don't get, but I don't know where the Poes would be hiding in a place like this. I'm actually gonna look. I'm actually gonna look at that really quick too, because backtracking in this place seems like a nightmare. So if I can minimize having to do that, that would be great. Okay, so there's gonna be one up ahead. We should. Okay, so soon, coming up, we should be getting both heart pieces, 2 of the stamps, and a post soul. Where's that post soul? Piece of heart. Post soul on an island. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a very obvious spot. At least it has a strong iconography, so we can pick that out pretty easy, actually. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to climb up this instead of having to hang off and sidle around like this. I don't know why Link would do it with the sword and shield out either. That's an awful nightmare. Like this? Oh no, we drop down in the center? Yes. Okay. See, sometimes you just don't do... Yeah, sometimes you don't do a shield bash. Sometimes you just do something else entirely. Oh, that. Do I really want to go back for a brown chest that probably has, like... Can brown chests have keys? Has a brown chest had a key in it? Is that gonna come back to bite me? It could. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it doesn't need to. Hold the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get it. I've gotten all the chests in all the other dungeons so far, right? Like, why start cutting corners now? However, navigating through this place backwards is particularly gnarly to have to do. I'll probably just drop down into the, drop down into the abyss after this. It'd probably be my best bet. Unless I can... Can't attach there. Do I have no other options? Kinda seems like I have no other options. Alright, to the abyss with me. Oh, save myself. Link, don't save yourself, just die. There we go. That worked out fine. What did that chest even give me? I didn't even pay attention. I'm just collecting chests for the love of the game at this point. Oh, through a wall. No, come back. Oh, I should have dropped down. Oh, I like how you can see the dragon. It's very, oh man, it's super unique. I mean, yeah, this is what this game does. That's just so good. It's presenting these very unique scenarios surrounding dungeons. It's super cool. We'll be capped out on money, that's for sure. Gonna be seriously capped out on money. For Pete's sake. Oh, a chest and a Poe. Okay, so this is gonna be one of the Poes. This tea is pretty good, although it is a lot. It's very potent. Okay. One more stamp. Okay, so one more heart piece, one more stamp, one more Poe. The heart piece we should be getting pretty soon. It should be up ahead. Close by. I know there's a chest right here. I do like being able to lock on. It's very nice to be able to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta like lower yourself to be able to get through this crack. It's such good detail. Now granted, it does bring up a dilemma. If that crack wasn't there, would we just not be able to finish this dungeon? Would we be absolutely screwed? And how do we go back through there? Questions. I imagine this was like a, surely this part was probably supposed to be like a courtyard area. This room. Yeah, because there's so much grass and stuff around. That seems so nice. No. Oh. Okay, gonna be waiting around for that for a sec. I couldn't help, I saw chest, and I needed it. There should be something to hook onto up here. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Although these guys don't take that long, to be fair. There we go. So we're gonna want to try to get to my right. It seems like. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I see. I understand. Nice. I bet, is this just gonna be a, the last heart piece right here? Wasn't like too crazy to have to think about how to get it, but was a little bit out of the way. It'd be easy enough to miss. Yep, there we go. Okay, nice. Because that's all the heart pieces, and then we have one more stamp and one more postal. So let me make sure I have an idea of where the Poe is going to be. Okay. the stamp and post soul, or somewhere up ahead. It's the post soul. There's going to be a tightrope that we're looking for to get the post soul. Nice. Those enemies aren't really too much to worry about, are they? Zolfos. What about all these other enemies got up here? Maybe they're transported. I mean, they are working with a dragon. Oh. Oh, tightrope's up there. Okay, so we need to go up from where we are. Another one. Oh. It's interesting, you can't do the finishing blow on those guys. Maybe it's because they end up having too much health when you knock them down. Could be it. Oh, I thought I could knock him in. Poor guy, now I just kind of feel bad. Just kept freaking smacking him in the face, basically. What the heck what did I just witness? What the heck did I just see? Ah. Okay, note to self, don't go too far in there. Oh. There's no way I can get up there from where I'm looking, right? No. Okay, so I need to go up one, which probably has something to do with these tight ropes that were around. Ooh. Man, the camera in this game, I will say, gets a little bit wonky. I think it's probably because it... Did it have a locked camera before? It must have had a locked camera. I feel like all the Zelda games, except for Breath of the Wild, had a locked camera specifically, right? And then obviously the HD remake for this game and Wind Waker both gave you a free camera, but because it's free, it's a free camera being used in a game that was developed around having a locked camera. It kind of gets a little wonky here and there. Just a teensy bit wonky, mayhaps. Oh, should I have? Oh no, I probably should have tried to, probably should have shot these guys with some bows first. That was a little close. You guys are still alive? The bow shot? Everybody dies in one shot, guys. Get it together. It's how it goes. It's part of the system. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, there wasn't a tightrope from this side? Was I supposed to go the other way first? I am confused. And here I thought going out of your way with the extra tightropes was gonna be how it was supposed to happen. Oh. Oi. Okay, well, since Link won't break his own neck trying to shoot guys up here, I'll do it for him. There's that ghost. How'd you get up here, ghost? Who told you you could be up here? You're a fiend, ghost. You're just like your father. Okay. Fighting him up here is a little precarious, but we'll make it work. I'm sure we've been in a worse spot than this. Ugh. Really easy to get turned around trying to walk around those guys. Okay. That's the last stamp. Oh, and that was the last post-up. That was everything. Easy. Now we just gotta get the boss key and finish this out. Oh, I gotta do the tightropes. Gotta get all the tightropes around and go around again. I think, right? Yeah, there's no quick way up. Okay, really quick. I will cut to when I'm back up there. You know what? Oh, crud. Crud. Well, you know what I thought? I thought actually, well, I do think it is a shame, right? I thought that I was having while I was climbing back up here. I do think it is a shame that we won't ever have Zelda games designed with this gamepad in mind. I do think that is a shame, because this gamepad adds so much to the classic Zelda formula. It really opens up a lot of options, a lot of mechanics and stuff like that, and a lot of easy inventory management. That it is a huge shame that we just won't get. We just won't get more of that. It's also... Oh, the boss key. Boss key's just right here, what? Oh, I guess now that we have the dual hook shots, we could have just tried to go straight to the end. I guess that's... I didn't really consider that. The moment that you get the item in the dungeon, chances are you can kind of just make your way to the end. Poor guy. Poor buddy. He's just so bad. Oh, Yeah, I think it is a shame, you know? I think that I also don't know if, and I might be weird for saying this, right? I don't know if we're ever gonna get a very classic Zelda game like this again. I would imagine we would. I would hope that we would. I couldn't imagine us not eventually, at some point in the future, getting a Zelda game, a 3D Zelda game, on console release, that's designed like one of these ones again. Obviously, doing new stuff, new world, new art style, new everything, but that plays like one of like these ones and tells its story like these ones. If the future is just more open world Zelda games forever, then I don't think that would be bad. I mean, here's the thing, that would be in and of itself, that would be interesting in and of itself, because we would have, oh, we need that, oh, that was a good freeze frame. We need this to blow wind, don't we? Do we not? Oh, I see. Wait, what? Wait, if I hook shot onto vines, I just grab onto them normal? Where do all my things go? That don't make no sense. Hold on. I didn't mess up, did I? I was supposed to hang down from up there and then hookshot that, wasn't I? I think you know what? You know why I just had that thought? Because I think I have done that every single time. I think I've done that every single time I've played this, but I think, yeah, they give me a way to get back up here, right here. Bless them, because that would have been, if I had to, oh my gosh, Link, why'd you go that way? That's simply not the direction I was holding for you to go. Because if they didn't give us a way to get back up here from this room and we had to go all the way back, ooh, pain. Pain and only pain. Pain for those who follow you. Yeah, although, you know, here's the thing, right? Because I think that Breath of the Wild is like the Zelda game. I think it's like the core idea of what Zelda always was, or what it started out at, elevated to new heights, right? It's what Zelda has always been building off of, and like the core idea of what Zelda is. It's that sort of at its highest form, right? In its final form, I would even say. So I don't know. I mean, like, after Tears of the Kingdom, maybe it would be interesting to see another open world Zelda game, but in a new Hyrule after that, right? I don't know how you would do that again. I don't know how you would do an open world setup again, have it still just be Hyrule with the same, you know, same names of people and locations and the likes, but like, what, are you just gonna be oriented? Like, I don't know. That sounds odd to me. I don't know how you would do that again. At least with this structure, you're just using parts, right? You're using parts and pieces and then doing it. Oh yeah, okay. Just some money? All right, I'll take it. You're using bits and pieces, but because like the these more traditional ones are much more story driven or plot driven, the things they have you do in between and the way they change the orientation of everything plays a bigger role. When it's open world and you get to choose where you go, I mean, at that point it just kind of feels like they've just rearranged everything a bit, right? I don't know how you make another open world game that takes place in specifically. Oh, these guys are just enemies now. We got two of them too. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're the one who gets to decide, because yeah, I think the. Well, that's just. Oh, they gave me 50 rubies for that. Oh, really unnecessary, guys. I don't know. But thanks, I suppose. It's like when you. When you make a Zelda game like this one, right? You get to, even though you're reusing all the parts again, you as the developer get to. You are deciding. You get to tailor the experience how you want. You get to decide where people go and how people see and interact with the world and in what order they do it in, right? And because of that, you can create a new experience, a new fresh experience, because you've got to dictate how somebody is experiencing it, right? When you make an open world game, you no longer get to choose how somebody is experiencing your game. They can go, because if it's truly an open world game, not just like a large zone game like Wind Waker or Twilight Princess sometimes, you no longer get to, when it's an open world game, you no longer get to dictate and tailor the experience to an ideal form. You are at the mercy of. You're at the mercy of the player in a way, you know. And I think the problem. I think the problem that can come from that when you're just Link in Hyrule again, but you've just changed how Hyrule looks, is that, like, yeah, sure, maybe you change the mechanics and stuff, that you'd have to change the mechanics and stuff, but it's gonna be Link in Hyrule again, open world, doing whatever you want, doing what you did last time, basically, right? I can't see them doing this again for a third time. Tears of the Kingdom has the added benefit of the fact that it's going to take place in the same world, it's just going to change the world drastically. So you're going to go into it, it's going to be, Tears of the Kingdom has the added benefit of being a sequel. It is a direct sequel. So the fact that it is the same world and there's going to be things you recognize and landmarks you recognize and places and people that you recognized, all oriented in the same way, that's going to work in its benefit, because then what they're going to do is they're going to surprise you. The new experience is going to come from what they add on top of that, or below it, you know, with the sky, if they do caves and stuff like that. Whatever they decide to do. They are the way they can add new things is going to be fine, because it's a direct sequel. It's okay if it feels familiar. It's okay if they're reusing the same stuff now, because it's supposed to be a continuation from. It's supposed to be pretty much, hey, you're Link right where you left off with Zelda, right? I think if you are going to continue, right? If you're going to continue to do open world Zelda, then what you have to do is not do Hyrule again. You can't, I don't think you can do what the structured 3D Zelda games do, the linear 3D Zelda games do. Or let's say like the sandbox Zelda games do. The classic adventure game format. You can't do what these ones do. These ones, because they can tailor their experience, I think I'm on the right track here, right? Because Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker can tailor the experience. They can tailor in what order you tackle things in. They can create a fresh new experience with by using the same exact parts, by using the same locations. And then they expand upon it a little bit too, here and there. I think if you're going to do a full open world game, you can't do Hyrule game again, but move where Gerudo Desert is, move where the Kokiri Forest is, move where Lost Woods is, move where the Zora's Domain is. You can't just move around that stuff and expect that to feel fine. It's going to feel infinitely more repetitive than these games do, because these games don't feel repetitive. Now, I guess, okay, correction, you can do one of two things. You can either pump a lot of new things in there, which is also something that the 3D Zelda games, the traditional 3D Zelda games do, the non-open world ones do. Wind Waker, Giant Ocean. Skyward Sword, Skyloft. Twilight Princess, it's very much like Ocarina of Time, and you can feel that, but what they do is they throw in a lot of characters, they change, they focus more on the story, they give you a lot of side plots and side objectives to do in between the main objectives. It's a very long, sprawling, epic tale instead of being a very focused linear one. It's got a lot of characters all over the place. Twilight Princess finds its way to find its own identity and to freshen things up, right? So yeah, either you throw a bajillion new elements into what is essentially just Hyrule again. Oh, maybe you do different races. Like you have Uka in there, or like some of the races from Skyward Sword in there instead. You'd have to throw a million new elements in there to make it feel fresh and new, to explore around in again. Or here's my thought. You do another open world Zelda game, you do a different location, because you have other locations. You've shown other locations before in the previous Zelda titles. You do an open world Zelda game in Termina next time. Imagine, we've explored Hyrule now. Oh, we've explored what an open world Hyrule looks like, and we're about to do it again. Give me open world Termina. Give me open world Termina. I want to see that. See, I want to be able to travel from the swamp to the snowy mountains to the Akana Valley. Oh, give me open world Akana Valley. A huge undead wasteland that like takes up a whole fourth of the map of an open world map. I don't know. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds kind of neat. Give me Great Bay with a bunch of beaches and islands. Beaches, islands, getting to swim all the way down into Great Bay Temple. I don't know, dude. Seems kind of cool. Seems like it has a lot of potential. Hey, hear me out again. Okay? Don't do just Akana Valley. I'm not sorry. Don't do Termina. You don't want to do Termina? Okay, that's one option. Do the Great Sea. Do the Great Sea again. Do an ocean-based Zelda game again, except make it open world this time. No getting blocked off, no getting... The moment you get a boat, you can sail to any corner of the ocean you want. And explore it how you want to. You are no longer blocked off of the map by the story. Because what does Wind Waker do? Oh, you're going off the beaten path before you finish the first 2 temples? Ooh, sorry, nope. Gotta stop you. Sorry, we need you to experience this. We need you to experience this in a specific way in order for the story to make sense. But hey, in an open world game, you have an entire ocean to sail across, and you don't make it grid based this time. It's just a huge, massive ocean littered with a million giant islands, small islands. If you have multiple, like Windfall and Dragon Boost sized islands, Outset Island sized islands, Forest Haven sized islands, you have like dozens of those that are that thought out, that fleshed out, that have that much to explore on them, that much to do on them. Holy crud. Now that's how you make another open world Zelda game. You can't go back to Hyrule. I could be wrong about that. Maybe you will. Maybe you will just take us back to Hyrule. Maybe it'll be great again. Here's the thing. I'm always gonna eat it up. But I'm telling you now that just because I eat something up, I'm the kind of guy I can eat a pasta I like 5 days in a row. And I did do that this holiday. I did do that for Christmas. I ate the same pasta 5 days in a row, and I enjoyed it every single time. You know what I would have enjoyed more though? A steak on the 4th day. Give me a burger on the 3rd day. Give me a freaking amazing like meaty burrito on the 5th day instead. Give me something new in there. I'm gonna have an even better time than if you just gave me pasta again. And with that, let's go. Let's go beat the boss. I should isolate this bit of thing, make it its own video. That little rant right there. Or you know what? I should re-record that section, make it its own video. Just have it be oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. I was going the obvious way. I like how the music dips out. Have it be more focused, now that I've actually formulated my thoughts on that. Oh, and we're just here. This is for sure one of the coolest fights in the game. No doubt. Oh, Garak. This guy, oh man, this guy, of course I remember this guy. One of the first bosses that comes to my mind. You get to fight a dragon? I just wish he was even bigger than he is right now. I do like the music. Music is pretty fun. here we go. Get down here, buddy. I like how him just flapping his wings to get back up is enough to push us off this thing. Oh, there was a little bit of the melody for the serpent that we fought in there. Except with this like Wicked Witch of the West music playing, spiraling in the melody too. Now the real fight begins. I mean, we haven't fought a dragon since Ocarina of Time when we fought Volvagia. Okay, so what you gotta do, trying to do, is get behind him, you can latch onto his back. I love that you just plummet with them. Don't look at me. Oh, wait, stop. Whoa. What? Whoa. Okay, I thought he was just gonna completely block me off. Oh. Oh man, get so high up at this point. I think it's probably the boss that has like the most verticality across any of the Zelda games, I think. Oh, tried to flip around on us. If there's any detractor from Zelda bosses, I would say that, you know, they're all pretty simple. But gosh dang it, they're freaking cool. They make you feel good. Not hard, just fun. I mean, it is a game after all. It should be fun. Like, you did it. It's the fourth shard. Now we have them all. Hey, Link. The words of the sages. Do you remember them? Only the true ruler of the Twilight can destroy the Mirror of Twilight. Zant could only break the Mirror of Twilight into shards. He couldn't utterly shatter it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Even Zant, with all the power he has now, couldn't shatter it because he's not the true ruler. There must be some sort of inherent power with the ruler's bloodline specifically. That's proof of his false kingship. That's right. Minna, do you happen to know who the true ruler is? Link, we have to hurry. To the mirror chamber. After all, a fake is a fake. No matter how much you dress it up, the real thing always wins. Interesting words. Oh man. Only 2 more heart pieces left. I think there's gonna be one more. There's 1 more heart container and only 3 heart pieces left to collect. Right now we have, 3 more heart pieces to collect. No more bugs. Only 3 more Poe Souls, and then, man, we still got 12 stamps to collect. Freaking stamps everywhere, I swear. Oh, let's look at that mirror. It's all coming together. Oh, I feel like I just started this game. I mean, I've been eating this game up, to be fair. I've been blowing through it. I feel like it's getting faster and faster. I think I'm getting too good at Zelda games. I'll get you out of here. You're sure there's nothing else you need to do, right? No, I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me... Hey, Uku? Oh, I can't use her here. Well, I guess we don't get a goodbye. So, goodbye, Uku. Glad we helped you and your son get home safe. Sorry about the mess. Maybe we do get to say goodbye. Well, hold on. Let's go over to the shop. Still, these guys. Wait, your land should be purified. Your home should be safe now. Oh. And then Link fell off the Sky City, fell to his doom, died on impact. Cuckoo? Oh, I hear them. Hey, gang. Thank you so much, adventurer. Gracious, you've done so much for us, adventurer. I hope you come see us again sometime. What did you think of the heavens? If you like it up here, you can live here as long as you like. Oh, thanks. Okay, well, we got a home away at home if we want it. Oh, you, hey, wait. Wow, you're awesome. Thanks, kid. Jeez. Well, that's good. I'm glad they gave them some ending dialogue, even if it wasn't mandatory. I mean, we didn't get to know them super well, but I mean, they were traveling companions as much as anybody else. Had to say goodbye.